Yeah, we are here for another let's play, another Pokemon let's play, yeah. Due to Pokemon Silver being like, so boring, nobody cared, nobody wanted to watch it, everyone called it outdated, skipped the bonus part and went straight into another game, the Game Boy Advance game. I know we could have played the DS titles, but, I just want to have an easy let's play. I just want to have a, let's play where everything like it's just great and no difficulty, no problems, no technical problems. Exactly. We'd have to play Sapphire. This is a shameless save file I started just to find a shiny, because what else? In Pokemon Silver we didn't find no shiny, but here things can be different. Yeah. Pokemon Sapphire, one of the Pokemon cartridges I put many hours in there. I know that others had even more hours, but for me, having hundreds of hours in a Pokemon game already meant something, right? That's it. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this part. I'm like gonna, most likely have to pre-record some parts, until something happens, but I have to start now, right? What am I gonna do for the rest of the summer, right? Like the summer is over, like Alexis said. Yeah. I had multiple playthroughs, because I never actually bought the Pokemon Sapphire. There was like a friend who lent me this. But I think he even gave the game to me. I think he lent me the game and then he just forgot about it. Right? I had to play through where I only used the water starters. Alright guys, so yeah, we already talked about picking the starter. I only picked the same starter twice. If we ever finish this game and we get to move on to Emerald, we're not gonna pick the starter. If I pick Trico now, for Emerald, we gonna have to pick the water starter most likely. But now we could pick the water starter. If you pick the water starter, you gonna have easy beginning, right? Yeah. But I guess I just like Trico so much, so we already picked Trico. So what's going on? I'm still, talking about the last video, cartoon. Cartoons are all great, but I just don't like those who like overhype these cartoons and it's like, oh, these cartoons are still standing even though they got so much hate. I'm like, at this point, if these cartoons have so much hate and they're still ongoing, they need to stop. They need to be shut down. All these ongoing cartoons need to actually be shut down. Alright, so nobody cares anymore. It's just how it is. Alright, I heard about The Simpsons. The Simpsons, started to decline after season 9. Season 9 already had this episode where Homer had this gun. It was like a whole episode about gun. They were making fun about guns, but it just went too far. Right, with the jokes. I'm pretty sure The Simpsons kind of made mistakes even sooner. But who knows? Who knows? That's the reason why many didn't want to watch these animes anymore, because they just destroyed You know, there's always the pacing, right? It's always the pacing. Sometimes the pacing is just trash, garbage, and sometimes it's character development. Some characters get no development, and then some characters just get forgotten. Just think of Simpsons. Apu got almost no screen time later on, but Apu was so important. These characters always get forgotten once other viewers, you know, I don't care if you guys pull up graphs and you like, you know, so many viewers watched it, but the most likely other viewers. It's not the same viewers who checked out these episodes. So that's what's up. I'm just bored. I just need like a game to play. Sapphire is perfect for me right now. I know that I have to play this at some point. You know, I can't wait till this is gonna be a trend again for me to do it. I'll just do it now. We're in this Let's Play. Gonna be the only Let's Play where we even have the chance to cover Pokemon related topics. You know. Why, so one last journey, one last time, right? We wanna be the very best like no one ever was. You know, because we didn't show them enough in Silver. Yeah, it's very upsetting if you know, a Let's Play doesn't do as great, but we played through Gold and Crystal. These Let's Plays were a lot better. We had better jokes. Silver was kind of like the weaker end. You know, but at least now I know what type of Pokemons are there, what type is like different, right? Even Sapphire in this game, you don't even get to have Zangoos and stuff. Alright, in this game we're already not gonna have Zangoos. No. It's already sad. This is like a Pokemon that's great. We just want a new team, but we can't. So I'm gonna tell you this part already. Even though I want to make this a surprise, but you know, the way Pokemon Silver went, nobody watches every episode, so I can just say that for the final part for the league, so complete all the different teams. Right, we don't have to use the Pokemon, so most Pokemon we catch here, we're just gonna use them to get us through the game. For the league, I'm just gonna pick our own individual team and most likely just gonna pick Pokemon from my previous Let's Play because they deserve it more. Why should I pick completely new Pokemon team members if the final part of Pokemon Silver got like 5 views or 6 views? For me, that's not enough for the fact that I, caught them all, trained them all. For me, it's just not enough. And I was like, why should I even continue? Why should I make like a bonus part? Here we are playing complete different game. Yeah, so what's up? A lot of things happening. Alright, you know, this month just a lot of things happened at the same time, you know. We still, you know, hey, a lot. And the thing is, like, some of y'all just, you know, find out about news way later, you know, so the shock comes after. But guys, enough is enough. Enough is enough. All the disrespect you get from everyone, everywhere. Enough is enough. We can no longer tolerate this. We can no longer accept this level of disrespect from others. Else, we're just as horrible like them. Alright? I know a lot of you let a lot of things slide. I even let a lot of things slide, but I can't do it no more. I can't. It hurts. It just hurts to do it. And that's why this should rather be the last fucking Let's Play I'm gonna have. Enough is enough. We should play something else now. Not only this fucking... Before I run out of games, right? I'm never gonna run out of games. After Pokemon Sapphire, I'm gonna play Pokemon Emerald. After that, play pretty much to all the Game Boy Advance and all the Game Boy Color games. And even after this, we can still play all the DS titles. Which means Pokemon Diamond gonna get a whole other Pokemon Diaper, right? The Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Diaper and Poop, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. They're gonna get a whole Let's Play, so to count a couple more, and then Pokemon Black and White 1, right? Still haven't played through these. I can play through them if I want to. I can play through the White Tour still. I can play through Hard Gold and Soul Silver. That's a lot. You could maybe even play through the Mystery Dungeon too. So that is tons of games. But I won't go further than that. I'm not gonna get me a 3DS simulator stuff. Nah, I have to pass for the Pokemon that came out for the 3DS. I don't care. Oh no, these Pokemon are gonna come, yeah. This thing with Team Aqua and Team Aqua is the same evil team, same as Team Rocket. I'm so happy that I never have to do it again. Oh wait, yeah, I have to. I have to go. Like I told you guys, I'm so serious. Bro, if Pokemon needs to go on, if I need to still make these Pokemon Let's Play, we're gonna Let's Play all the DS titles after this. After I finish all the Game Boy Advance, we'll do all the DS titles. But that's where I stop, but that's still a lot. Alright. All the Pokemon news to be covered. And yeah, that's gonna be enough because there are no Pokemon news like that. Alright. Yeah. And yeah, there's nothing to talk about, guys. All we hear are GTA 6 trailer on Netflix, and we should maybe like check it out. I heard it's long. I don't know though. It's gonna be there, but it's only like in 9 hours. It's in 9 hours. Even though I don't care for this game, I think I'm gonna check it out. Maybe, but it's in 9 hours, so I don't know when I'm even gonna post this video. I don't know too much. So I was quiet, I was quiet a little bit. I'm back. Yeah, there's one thing I'm really not gonna like. But what's gonna happen, as always, is somebody telling me how to play. This always happens. There's always gonna be someone telling me what to do, telling me how to play. I'm telling you, I'm not holding back anymore. Alright, I'm gonna note this down, like everyone who actually does this. Like this. I wanna play how I want to play. Like, there's no use criticizing my playstyle and be like, oh man, you're doing this. I don't care. I'm never gonna do what you tell me to. I'm never gonna play. How you want me to play. I'm never gonna play the games you want me to play. I just don't care.